Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. This is a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aquarius. Let's see how your person of interest is currently feeling about you. I'm going to look at how they're coming across, whether that actually indicates their deeper feelings or not, what they like, what they don't like about the connection, overall level of interest, what their next moves are, what they're planning. Let's get into it. Aquarius, how is your person feeling? Aquarius. Could be dealing with another air sign. Libra, Gemini, possibly another Aquarius. Wow. Okay. Let's put one more here before we get into this. Okay. All right, Aquarius. So I can certainly see why there might be a little bit of kind of confusion here with what this person is feeling, because you may be getting a bit of a conflicting energy. You know, your intuition might be telling you one thing about this person, and they're just coming across in a way where I would say they're a little bit hard to read, actually. I think that's what's going on here. But certainly with the Queen of Swords, again, more air energy, Gemini, Libra, possibly another Aquarius you could be dealing with. This is someone who is, you know, it's quite a hard energy. It's not emotional. It's not someone who can easily talk about their feelings or open up like that. It's someone who's more blunt, to the point, very, very logical, rational minded type person, but also not afraid to speak their mind, can sometimes have quite a sharp tongue, can say things in a way that kind of catch you off guard or make you feel a little bit off balance and not really know how to respond. Very, very strong, hardcore kind of energy. Your person could be someone who deals with something to do with legal, finance, the law, contracts, some sort of profession where they really have to keep a very, very rational mind and not let emotions take over. And I get the sense that because they're used to doing that, it's just kind of difficult for them to open up emotionally or speak in a way that is a little bit more soft or gentle, because they're so used to being a certain way as part of their general life, or maybe with their friends, with their family members. They're used to being a certain way, and it comes across as a bit cold sometimes, to be honest. They are certainly guarded. We'll get into more of that in a moment. They're certainly quite guarded. Now, the interesting thing is you're coming across like the Eight of Wands, like lots of communication, drive, forward thinking, let's get things moving, let's get things going. You don't want to stay stuck, you don't want to stay stagnant, but somehow you're meeting some resistance from this person. You're wanting to speed things up. You're wanting to go at a different pace. They're wanting to slow it down. It's almost like this person just doesn't feel this sense of urgency or rush. But it's interesting because it's almost like on the one hand they do, on the other hand they really need to exhibit a lot of self-control for some reason. I think it's just who they are as a person. They're a very controlled individual in general. But they're definitely getting the sense that you want to speed things up. You may have had some kind of communication or discussion, or you're thinking about doing that very soon. With this Eight of Wands energy, it's, you know, something that can happen within a very short amount of time, and it's all to do with communication, sometimes travel. So there could be a lot of travel back and forth to see this person. It's like you're kind of more the willing person, or you're more willing to travel to see this person, to go out of your way to make them move. They're coming across as, again, that more kind of stagnant energy, staying where they are, not wanting to overexert themselves. When we look at their deeper feelings here, we've got the Four of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I mean, look at the imagery in this. Obviously, Four of Pentacles, it is a Pentacles card. So traditionally it can be, it has connotations of money. It could be someone who is very concerned about building their stability, their financial stability, their security, wants to really build a solid foundation for themselves, is concerned about losing money, doesn't want to lose everything that they've saved, everything that they've worked towards. But of course, it can also be someone who is quite closed off emotionally. Once again, we've got this big pentacle that's being held over that heart space, which suggests that once more, this person is keeping, playing their cards very close to their chest, does not want to reveal too much emotionally, and possibly they are very focused on other things. There could be other things going on in their life, with their work, with their personal life, with their savings, with money, with investments, and they're really putting a lot of mental focus and energy onto those areas. That could be one of the reasons why they are not so open and receptive. It's almost like they don't want to get distracted by anything else, by a relationship. They need to keep their mind focused on a particular task at hand. It gets more interesting though when we look at what they love about this, and they love the potential for a new beginning in love, an emotional connection. This is pure Ace of Cups. This is like the start of a beautiful romantic relationship, a love offer, a profession of feelings, a communication of feelings. It's so interesting, and this is why I feel like a part of them just really wants to let it out here. They have these feelings, they're there. It's just that they're so deeply disguised or deeply controlled and hidden that we can't get to this beautiful energy. They may also like the fact that you bring more of this. You're a little bit more open than them. In fact, not a little bit, you're a lot more open than they are, Aquarius, because again, you're coming across as this very dynamic, fast-moving, communicative type energy. And this is very open and honest. There's nothing deceptive here about the Eight of Wands. This is just a pure kind of message coming through, open, honesty, honest in your communication. So they might love the fact that you're almost so close at bringing this out of them. And they really feel an openness to your heart. You don't go into things as closed off as they do. And everyone's, guarded to a point. And I'm not saying that you're just completely open and free-spirited when it comes to your emotions and you just let it all out. But in comparison to this person, this energy, you're full of love and emotion and open-heartedness and honesty and wanting to get things started again. We're seeing another card. It's an ace. It's like new beginnings. It's like, let's get things off the ground. Let's get this relationship moving. We've got another beautiful card here, but it's actually coming up as a little bit of a negative in this reading. So quite interesting here. Six of Wands, more Wands energy, more fiery energy. This is again that passion, that drive to succeed, that drive to be victorious. Someone, there's something about, perhaps your popularity, Aquarius, the fact that you have a lot going on, you have a lot of admirers. It's possible that that leaves this person feeling a little bit on edge. It could be one of the reasons why they're a little bit guarded. They're thinking that Aquarius has so many admirers. They have so many people that look up to them. They have so many people that respect them, or that would be so keen to date them, to enter into a romantic connection with them. It's almost making this person feel a little bit insecure. You may not even realize the type of popularity you have with, potential people that are interested, potential suitors or people who are interested in you, Aquarius. But other people can see that very clearly. And again, there's an openness and an honesty here that somehow makes this person feel a little bit uneasy. They're confronted by the honesty, and it's like, how do I respond to this? Because I still want to keep a little bit of a control of my emotions here. I don't want to, give it all away straight away. I want to use logic. I want to be rational. I want to play my cards close to my chest because I think that's the way to go. This person I don't feel like has lied to you or been dishonest, though. I must say that there's really no sense of dishonest energy here at all. So everything that they are telling you has been truthful. I think you are just getting the sense that they're not opening up that heart space, right? Queen of Swords energy, it is an honest energy, but sometimes brutally honest. It's like saying something. There's two ways of saying things. Is you can say it in a very blunt fashion, or you can soften it a little bit. And this person is just not softening their communication. What's interesting here is, on the one hand, this person really wants to actually make a move, and they want to reciprocate, and they want things to move forward dynamically and, victoriously, and they want a good outcome to this situation. But somehow this person is wrestling with two sides of themselves. And again, they're still trying to rein it in. They don't want to completely go wild with this. They want to have a sense of control in the situation at all times, and control over themselves. This is a personal thing. I don't even feel like it has anything to do with you, really. This is something that they are doing to themselves. This is something that they've decided is how they want to come across and how they want to present themselves to the world. They want to be very controlled. They don't want to let their emotions run wild. With the Chariot, this is, there's a sense of control here, because we've got the two Sphinxes, and the Chariot driver is really needing to kind of balance these two energies in order to keep good control over the Chariot. So over their decisions moving forward and the way they want to go, they feel as though they really have to rein it in and have a lot of self-control. This is not someone who's going to move forward as a matter of impulse. They're not going to do it spontaneously. It's not going to be like wake up one day, make the decision and make a move. It's going to be very well thought out and very controlled. So it's very interesting, but they want to get things going. This is cardinal energy here. This is the energy of making a move and starting something. But it's not going to happen yet, I have to say, because look at this, Hanged Man energy here. This is really representing their next move. And with the Hanged Man, it's all about, take your time. There's no need to rush. This person may also really need to be gaining another perspective on something. They want to gain more knowledge, more information about a situation. They want to look at something from a different viewpoint before they move forward. It's good energy, okay? Because even though it's not perhaps at the speed at what you would like, and I get that sense because again you're coming across as the Eight of Wands here, Aquarius, so very fast moving energy. You want things to happen. This is not that energy. This is someone who's taking their time to think about things. However, it's for a good reason. The Hanged Man, they could be coming around to your point of view on something. You may have said something to them, or you will say something with this communication that is actually going to make them stop and think. They're going to do less talking and more thinking. And that's a good thing, because they're finally going to start to see things from another point of view and maybe realize that there's another way of going about things. So that's a good thing. This person is kind of getting to that next level of sort of spiritual and mental evolution, I feel. And this is a real learning experience for them, this connection with you. They're going to gain a lot, especially in terms of how they communicate, how they open up, how they approach a situation, and also perhaps with their own insecurities or their own need to maintain such a high level of control over how they come across. Why is that? They're thinking a lot about that and where that comes from in their life. You know, they could be looking way back as well to sort of, childhood, and think, why am I this way? Where did it come from? Where did these habits start? Why am I like this? So they're really starting to think about things. But if, you guys wanted to hear that something is going to happen very quickly, or they're going to make a move or change their mind very quickly, that may not be the case. But it is the case that they are really thinking outside the box here, and they're starting to come around and change their point of view on something as well. Or at least see two different sides without passing a judgment, without saying, you're wrong and I'm right. It's not that way anymore. Sometimes this energy can be a bit like that. It can be a little bit self-righteous and a little bit stubborn, but we're becoming a little bit more open-minded here, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much again for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.